Welcome back to Football
Welcome back.
Lenses, everybody.
Welcome back. Good to be back. Another week, another pod, another dollar. We up.
I don't know about all that, but trying.
How's your week been, AJ? How's your week been?
What was my week? It was eventful. Was it eventful? To be honest, I didn't really do much. That's not true. I guess I did a lot on Saturday. Went to the Fire game on Wednesday, which I talked about on the pod. Made a little TikTok about it in the Open Cup. Then worked the rest of the week. Then Saturday, I went to a new soccer bar in the city called Soccer House. Pretty cool. I talked about that on TikTok as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did.
Then I went to the movies and I watched this movie. I didn't know that it was part of like a film critique or something like that.
Film what?
Critique.
Did you critique it?
I didn't know, but I was supposed to. But I was like, my opinion shouldn't matter to these people.
And yet you put it out there all the time.
It was at a theater called the Music Box Theater in the North Side, like Lakeview area, I think. It was pretty good theater. I'm not gonna lie. It was like a very old school theater.
That's cool.
Like a proper theater, but like with a screen instead of a stage. It was pretty sick. I would go again. Then I went to the other Fire game against Cincinnati. And I went home. Oh, that's not true. Then I went to the casino. And then I went home.
Did you win?
No.
You never win. The house always wins.
How was your week?
Not terrible, I guess. I started a new show. I binge watched that. Finished it. Called The Studio with Seth Rogen on Apple TV. It was actually a lot better than I expected. Saturday, I did end up going to the Crew game. I didn't get to go to that vintage store, but it's still on the list. Crew game was cool. I put a small TikTok out about it. I'm gonna do the full thing tomorrow, just so there's more to put out there. Sunday we got the day off, but me and Ricardo were gonna try to go to a soccer bar to watch one of the games, at least the Liverpool and United game. I completely knocked out. I stayed asleep. I had been slowly getting sick throughout the week, but it never really hit. And I don't know if it was just Sunday where I was able to sleep in, where I just felt super fatigued, woke up with a sore throat. I was just not in it at all. So I didn't do anything Sunday, but the rest was well needed. After the Crew game also, I did go out to a bar in downtown, so that was cool, I guess. Ricardo picked it, and funny enough, it's actually a bar I've been to like 3 or 4 years ago when my brother graduated from university. We went there right after for a shot and a beer. Ended up being the same one. That's it. So I guess a bit more eventful than my usual weeks. So that's good. Yep.
Well, sounds fun. I forgot I also finished a show yesterday. Finally. I was watching the Knights of the Seven Kingdom, I think it's called, on HBO, like the new Game of Thrones show.
Oh, how is it?
I finished it. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Last episode is fucking crazy, bro.
And I'm like so
Hella
behind on
gory.
shows. I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
So many shows I want to watch. Like, the only reason I watched The Studio is because I was hanging out with my brother and we just started we just picked something random. I'm like, I've kind of been wanting to watch this, but it's very behind on my list because there's other shows I like prioritize. But like, my brother wouldn't really want to watch them because he doesn't really watch TV like that. So, that was the only reason I watched that one. But plus, it's a comedy. I feel like we always tend to go towards more like comedy shows. So, but yeah, now I gotta check that one out though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's only like 6 episodes as well. For
How
sure.
much?
Yeah. Nah, like 40 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. But I guess we shouldn't beat around the bush, huh? Last week, we started the episode talking about our Chicago Fire. We had a very brief dialogue, and then you said Ricardo was complaining that we never talk about the Fire. And this week, we have a lot to talk about, actually. Because they played not one, but 2 games. Wednesday night, SeatGeek Stadium against St. Louis FC or SC. I always forget if it's FC or SC. I think it's St. Louis SC.
Doesn't matter, this shit.
I can't say that personally because they fucking beat us. Weird shit. Again. A lot of people like to say, I was seeing it online a lot, that we didn't field a strong enough lineup. It's just not true. We dominated them in the first half. We should have had 3-4 goals easily. But we hit the post twice. Didn't finish our chances. Got complacent. And they scored 2 in the second half to beat us 2-1. And I will say, first, stadium was dead as hell. Like,
it was a Wednesday. It was
maybe 2,000 people.
Was it cold that day?
It was chilly. It wasn't cold, but it was chilly.
Okay.
2,000 people. I would say about 150 of them. Nah, maybe not that many. Maybe about 100 of them were St. Louis fans. And they honestly were louder than like the rest of the stadium combined. It was quite depressing to see.
I wish I had any input about the game. I did kind of watch on my phone, but it was distracting, so I tried to put together this whole watch party, right? Me, my brother Ricardo, and the TV at the hotel does not have the Paramount where the Open Cup is. So what we tried to do is me and my brother both got YouTube Premium or whatever. So because they have a Paramount thing where you could watch live TV there. We did that, but then I couldn't connect my phone to my profile or Ricardo to his or my account, whatever it is, right? So and then I did a free one again, well because you give your Paramount, so it's not even mine. So I did a free trial to do it. Did everything I had to. I paid the $20 for the YouTube. I got my free trial for Paramount. Had everything set up. TV just wouldn't let us watch it. So we kind of watched on our phones. It was just kind of frustrating. It was annoying. And as soon as St. Louis just scored the game winner, I felt completely defeated. I was pissed. I killed my mood. That was it. I can't say too much about it, honestly.
It was terrible. I was talking to some people around the stadium at halftime. We were like, oh my days, we're going to fucking lose this game. Before the game, we're going to put 5 past them like we did Kansas City. But at
That's what it felt
halftime,
like at first, right? With the first goal.
at halftime, I knew what was going to come, bro. And you always know with these fucking bum-ass motherfuckers, bro. They're pissing me off every fucking time, bro. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Greg should be ashamed. Robin Lode should be ashamed. Everyone involved should be ashamed.
Worst part is the only game they had on the TV for the Open Cup was the New York Derby.
Oh.
The Hudson River Derby, I think.
Yeah.
New York Red Bulls New Jersey Red Bulls, because they don't play in New York, versus New York City FC. But I don't care about that game. With all due respect. Plus, the night before they had the Atlanta one on as well. I watched some of it, but again, my apologies. Didn't care. sucks though.
It does. I don't even know what to say, to be honest, bro.
Even though we're doing a lot better in the league than at least I've expected so far, those type of things still hurt. Because you want to win that. Because you know we're not winning the MLS Cup. You just know we're not. Best we can
I just
do
want to
is
win something.
yeah. Best we can do is go far in the playoffs, but it's no.
The good thing is we had a chance on Saturday to right our wrongs, to get that sour taste out of our mouth, and to get revenge on Cincinnati, who we had played 2 weeks prior and drew 3-3 despite being up 3-1. And then we went and fucking lost that game 3-2 in the 95th minute. Gave away a fucking pen, bro. Despicable. What the fuck is Jay Davila doing? First of all, scores the own goal to tie it 3-3 in Cincinnati. Then at home, goes in with a reckless tackle, studs up. He gets the ball first, but it doesn't fucking matter because he goes through the man with his studs. Fouls the man. Evander scores a hat trick. Hugo Kuipers, less than 5 minutes before, had the chance to score a hat trick when he stepped up to the penalty spot. And for the second consecutive home game in a row, home MLS game in a row, missed the fucking penalty, bro. What the fuck, man?
Unbelievable.
Zinkernagel non-existent. Once again, his slow start has continued.
Yeah. I watched maybe a good 5 minutes.
Sickening. I'm so sick of this fucking team, bro. Every time. It's like I tell everyone, bro. Don't even get your hopes up because every time you have a slight glimmer of hope, they strip it away from you. They spit in your mouth and slap you silly.
Yeah, no, I watched for like 5 minutes. If you saw the TikTok I threw on, that was it. But I had nothing going on for me that day. I wanted to get out, so I went to the crew game for a very successful hate watch. At least. I'm gonna put like the whole vlog thing out tomorrow, but long story short, bought cheap tickets, went to go look to see if there's any Minnesota away fans, and sure enough, there was like 10. Because, all right, let's be realistic. Their drive is probably like 12 hours.
Yeah, long as shit.
Yeah. So we went over to the section where they usually put the fire away fans when we go to the games. So we saw them. We went up, just sat where there was open space, and it was tough at first. It was 2-0 to the crew, and I just told myself, damn, me and Ricardo are bad luck everywhere we go. But in the second half, Minnesota got one back. By the way, the fans, dead. Minnesota fans, the whole game. Not a single chant, nothing. Then they got going after the first goal a little bit. Then they tie the game. Okay, now they're awake. They're doing their little chants. Whatever. Okay, cool. Third goal, everybody loses it. I high five a bunch of people over here acting like I've been a Minnesota fan my whole life. I'm over here yelling Loon Army, Loon Army. It was beautiful. The crew lost. That's my story.
Fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't tapped in. I was too busy watching my team fall apart.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards, bro. But there was one positive from the Chicago Fire game on Saturday. So I'm not sure if you're aware or if the people watching are aware. But the Fire recently announced that they're doing this World Cup ticket pack offer. That if you buy a special ticket, you could get a jersey that's representative of your favorite country and the Fire. There's 8 different countries to pick from. USA, Mexico, Canada, Argentina, England, Poland, which doesn't really make sense because they're not even in the World Cup, but whatever. I think Italy's the last one.
Yeah, but there's a massive Polish population, and Chicago.
And so, I had to get one.
Are they still doing it?
It's the whole month.
But you have to buy tickets for a game? Or how
Yeah,
does that work?
You have to buy like a special ticket pack. It's like, I think it's like $40 for the cheapest ticket. And you get the jersey.
How do you get the jersey? You have to go and pick it up?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's just like your name, I think. Like, you don't have to like if you bought it, I could just go and be like, yo, I got this. I need this ticket, jersey, whatever. But I don't know if they have Mexico ones left because being fully transparent, I did not pay for this.
Makes sense.
I just
have connections.
Emailed my ticket rep and was like, yo, what sizes you got? Because I know people that wanted to buy tickets so that they could get jerseys, but they only had small, medium, large, extra large. And the extra large is not big enough for the person that wanted to buy the jersey, unfortunately. And then I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll take an extra large then. Fuck it, might as well. So they gave me it.
Nice.
But they were out of Mexico ones. So I don't know if like they're completely out or if just my rep or our rep, I suppose, because she's your rep now too.
Somebody knocked on my door.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I got it. I actually have a second one that I picked up for my good friend, which I'm going to give to him next time I see him. I don't know when that'll be, but yeah. You're good. Take your time. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't really know what to talk about while he's gone, but I did want to talk about some other MLS games this week because there were some pretty big ones. Starting with Inter Miami versus Orlando City.
My bad.
No, you're good. I was just segueing into other MLS matches that I wanted to talk about. And so I wanted to talk about this motherfucker interrupting our recording. Get the fuck back to your own room, you little bastard. Don't let me catch you silly in these streets again, bro.
Shut up.
I miss you. But anyways, Miami, Orlando. Game ended 4-3. Miami was up 3. Or they had the lead. They weren't up 3, but they fucking blew the lead away. Just like the Fire. Argentinian from Orlando scores a hat trick on Messi's head. Somehow Messi gets the fucking 10.0 rating on FootMob. How does it work, bro? 1 assist, a yellow card, and a 10.0.
Yeah, game looked lit. Again, I didn't watch. I was at the crew game.
The math ain't mathin', bro. And then Miami, one of the bigger teams in MLS. LAFC, probably the biggest and best team in MLS. They drew 2-2 to San Diego, which, fun fact, in 3 games against San Diego, they've never won.
Has San Diego even won a game this season? I know they're struggling.
I think they've won a game, yeah. They've probably beat like the Galaxy or someone. Surely, right?
I can see that. Galaxy does suck. I do know they want Chucky back, but the manager basically said like that's not happening at all.
Yeah, they've not beat anyone. Oh no, they did. Kansas City 1-0.
Well, at least they have the worst team in the league.
They have a couple wins actually.
Oh, okay.
They beat Montreal 5-0. They beat St. Louis 2-0. They beat Kansas City 1-0. They beat Toluca 3-2. And they beat Pumas 4-1.
Well, I guess that 3-2 against Toluca doesn't really count because they still got knocked out.
Yeah, because they lost 4-0 in the return leg. But
yeah, that's
whatever.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that LAFC season never gotten a result against. Well, I mean, I guess they got a result, but
not convincing. Not really big wins.
Yeah. A big win they did have over the week, though. Speaking of Toluca and LAFC. LAFC won 2-1 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup in LA against Toluca. The second leg. Is it today?
Tomorrow. Today's actually, I believe, Nashville and Tigres.
R.I.P. Nashville.
Tigres beat Nashville 1-0 in Nashville. But you know how it's going to go for LA and Toluca anyway, because they'll get a result at home, but once they go to Mexico, they fold. Happens every time.
We'll see. To be fair, Nashville was the first team to ever win in Mexico. So.
Yeah, they beat America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking to become the second team, even though it's the same team. Tonight.
Yeah, games.
Which probably not going to happen. They fucking
40
suck.
minutes.
Their star striker's out. But it's only a 1-0. So it's not impossible.
Plus, it was a banger, too, by Correa to win the game for Tigres.
Yeah, the game was actually quite entertaining.
It was really back and forth. Actually, it was last week when we were recording. I had it on. And after we were talking for a bit, I had it on as well. I stopped watching during halftime because it was late. I was tired. But no, the first half was really good. It was really back and forth.
The LAFC game was insane as well because I didn't watch until like the 70th minute.
Okay.
And then they were winning 1-0. And then fucking Toluca tied it in I think that 90th minute or the 80-something minute. And then in the 98th minute, they scored a header to win the game 2-1. Insane scenes, bro.
Again, MLS teams always crumble when they go to Mexico. The atmosphere is just different.
All I know is I'm hate watching Toluca. Because if the Fire are going to suck, I need all of Ricardo's teams to suck.
Funny enough, when, I'll just get to it now, I guess, but Chelsea lost 3-0 against Forest, right? What was it, Saturday?
Forest. Monday. Fucking
Yesterday.
Stupidest shit I've ever heard, bro. Why are they playing at 8 a.m. on a Monday?
Bro, this dude was so excited the whole time. And I'm just like, you support Spurs. He's like, yeah, but we know we're garbage. There's a difference. I'm like, I know we're garbage too. He's like, it's not the same. He gets more excited seeing Chelsea lose than anything else.
As he should.
He's going to be playing Wrexham away next year, so whatever.
No, he's not, bruv. Because the Premier League was shaken up this weekend. Massively. In more than one way.
All the results pissed me off.
Literally all the results were terrible. For the state of football.
Worst way possible.
For the state of football. Except for one.
Which one?
Massive Newcastle United 3. Brighton 1. Get in there, son. We're back to winning ways. We're officially safe from relegation.
Nobody cares about your football team.
Technically, we're not. Mathematically, we're actually still... It's still possible for us, mathematically, to qualify for the Champions League or to get relegated.
There's 3 games left. How?
I know. It's because if Villa win the Europa League...
Oh, yeah.
Then the Prem gets 6 teams, and then we just got to win our last 3 games and hope that some other teams lose some games, and then we'll finish 6th, then we'll get Champions League. Or we lose all our games, West Ham and Spurs win a couple games, and we get relegated to go to the championship.
That'd be hilarious. That'd actually be a dream scenario. I think it'd be better seeing Newcastle get relegated than Spurs. For who?
Don't worry, you'll be there soon, buddy.
Shut the hell up.
You'll be there soon, buddy. You think I'm going to shut up, bro?
You're right.
If we go down, guess what? We're going to win a championship next season.
You're insufferable.
We're going to win 2, actually. We'll do the double. FA Cup. We're coming back.
Slave blood money team.
We're coming back, FA Cup. Carabao Cup, we're coming.
Well, either way, it doesn't look plausible that Villa's going to... anything can happen, but they lost the first leg.
It's only 1-0, though.
Yeah, and they get to play at home for the second, so...
And no Morgan Gibbs-White because he almost died on the pitch.
Do you think he can still play?
No.
It's just a little scratch.
No, I don't think medically he's cleared. Technically they didn't use concussion substitution. So technically...
It's just a scratch.
Technically he could. I doubt it. I mean, he could just put a fucking mask on, right? Like, fuck it.
I'll see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Scenes if he plays, bro. One elbow away from that shit busting right back open. But
One
fuck
bad
it.
header.
For the Europa League, bro. For Champions League football next season. Oh my days, bro.
So you got Force and Villa, right? And then one of them two are going to play either Braga or Freiburg, but it's probably going to be. I'm not going to say probably, but Braga did win the first like 2-1 at home. And I do believe it would be both those teams' first time in a European final.
It's crazy because a few weeks ago, Freiburg was on the brink of a doing the double.
Mm-hmm.
They could have won the Pokal and they could have fucking won the Europa League. And now they're going to be out of both tournaments.
Well, they still get to play at home.
No, they're going to be eliminated.
I don't know. Those German atmospheres do be hitting, making a difference.
They are buns.
But then there's another English team, but in the Conference League, that might actually win it all.
Up the Palace.
Where's Shakhtar even playing their home games right now?
No idea.
Poor bastards. And that was their home game too, so now they're just gonna go to Palace.
Yeah, to Selhurst Park, bro. Good luck.
Slaughtered.
Good fucking luck.
And then I really don't care about the other two, Vallecano and Strasbourg. The only reason Vallecano's been having some media attention is because apparently their ways are still the old school ways, where they don't sell their tickets online or anything.
Oh, I did see that.
You have to pull up to the stadium hours before the game and buy your ticket and all that.
That's class.
Their stadium's tiny. I didn't know it was that tiny.
I wish there was more teams like that, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie. If the Fire did that, I'd be pissed.
I would love it. You don't even get signal at fucking Soldier Field when you want to scan your ticket anyways.
No,
I'm sick of my wallet being full of Fire tickets for us to fucking lose.
I gotta show up a few hours earlier just to stand there for a few hours and then get in.
Nah, it's the Fire, bro. You could show up 10 minutes after kickoff. There's going to be tickets available.
No, it's not the availability. It's just the line regardless.
Your team.
Of course,
I get it.
Tickets available at Soldier Field.
No, but that'd be class, bro. Imagine pulling up to SeatGeek on a Wednesday night, 7 p.m. kick. Like, hey, I have no tickets. Hopefully you got some still. Sir, we've sold 1,000. Yes, we have some still.
I mean, you can still technically do that with the ticket booth, regardless.
Yeah, true.
That's still.
But even still, it's still like virtual though. But it's not a physical ticket. I need a physical ticket back in my life, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I do miss them. What was that? There's a TikTok page where this girl will be making like physical like tickets.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
I don't know. She did one for the Fire. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
You know, actually, speaking of physical tickets, I don't know why this reminded me of it, but it's kind of a little off topic, but not really off topic. I seen there was a guy, I think he's a Charlton Athletic fan.
Mm-hmm.
Went to every single game this season. He was like 46 out of 46 games. Jesus. Home, away, every day of the week.
Did he get like the physical ticket and scrapbook it?
Nah. But it's like, how many people do you think actually do that in a year? I can guarantee you not a lot.
It's hard. Like, does he even work? How old is he?
Yeah. He was like an older guy, like older than us.
Ah, well, maybe he's got life figured out. Works from home on like the weekends or like takes those days off during midweek games.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's impressive. I wish I could. I think it would be impossible in MLS, to be honest, because it would just be so fucking expensive.
Yeah. It's like those, every time LAFC has to go away from home in the Champions League, they always take like at least 500 people, and it's like, what the hell do you guys even do for work?
Yeah.
Do you guys even work? How do you afford a whole trip to do that? It's not like you're taking like an $80 flight or bus ride from like Spain to France. It's more expensive to go like 2 states away, especially countries. The hell? have a bunch of LAFC fans in the middle of Honduras on a Wednesday.
That actually reminds me too. I saw this guy on TikTok. He went to all 32 NFL stadiums, or 30 NFL stadiums, in the what, like 22 weeks or whatever of the NFL season last season.
That's insane.
He did a cost breakdown. Spent like $22,000 in 3 months or 4 months.
That is an absolute luxury vacation on the coast of Greece. Bro, that's crazy.
More than Greece, bro. Go fucking.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like absolute luxury.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, $22,000. I was watching like 5 games in one weekend. How's that even possible?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, but they don't have Friday and Saturday games. They only have Thursday, Monday, and Sundays. Typically. There was 1 week where they had Friday and Saturday as well.
I thought they had Friday. I thought there were some Saturday games. Didn't they play some games on Saturdays?
At the end of the season, yeah. And in the playoffs. But I'm saying, like, typically, it's only Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Until, like, the last 3 weeks of the season.
Oh.
But this year they also did Friday games for, like, Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Christmas. Some bullshit like that. So.
Well, the Cowboys typically play on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Lions too. They get to ruin it every year.
Good. I went to a Thanksgiving game once. Saw the Cowboys.
Fuck the
Cowboys. I can't remember if they won or not.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Better than the Lions. Anyway.
Back to the Prem, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess we finished European football.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk about the actual Champions League. Which, I'm just going to say, Atleti Arsenal, why even speak about it? Trauma.
Facts. But
PSG Bayern, god damn. So mad I can't watch these games during work.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to.
I'd at least be listening to it with like my headphone, but nothing.
I'm not supposed to be watching, but I am. And tomorrow, I'm working from home, so I can watch the second leg. Can't wait. Yeah, you just like rebooted or something. I don't know, but we're still live. That's all that matters. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the second leg. Yeah, it's still recording. Well, that's fine. It literally says it's live and it's recording, so. Yeah, no, the second leg is going to be insane. 5-4 at the Parc des Princes. It was literally like watching a basketball game, the way they were up and down the pitch, bro. They were so back and forth. Literally. It was up there for like one of the best games of the season. I don't know. There's been some good games. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because the game that matters is tomorrow. I think it's going to be PSG, to be honest. I just don't think Bayern can stop them, even at home. Because even in the last leg, everyone was like, oh, when they played Madrid, they were like, oh, you got to go back to Germany. You got to be careful. And then Madrid beat them. They went through on aggregate, but they lost at home to Madrid. And Madrid's shit compared to this PSG team. Yeah. Yeah. Both teams did rotate heavily over the weekend as well. Yeah. They're out, yeah. And they're in the Champions League already next year. So, damn. Yeah, no, I'm excited. It's going to be a great game. Hopefully, a high scoring game again. Could be a Ballon d'Or deciding game, possibly. Ousmane Dembele, Harry Kane, Michael Olise. I'm just ready. May 30th. What a game. Another game that's up there for game of the season, bro. What a game from Doku. Saving them in the end. Literally last kick of the game. I know it should have never came down to it, yada, 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 but like... they've won the league. I hate to say it, they've won the league. Arsenal never put an effort. They just fucking hold the ball and cheat. Easy 3 points. It's possible. They could lose that very easily. Yeah, but that's 4 teams that are fighting for Europe still. And even if it's not Champions League football, they'll kill for Conference League, Europa League. And plus, like Bournemouth, for instance, Raiola's leaving. He wants to leave with something. You know? So, yeah, Arsenal won the league, bro, for sure. For sure. The only chance West Ham genuinely has is beating Arsenal. To be honest, I think they get at least a point against Newcastle. Because we fucking suck. But I think they'll lose. I think they'll lose to Leeds. Leeds has been good recently. They've been in good form. Yeah, I guess we'll wait and see in it. It would be fantastic to see Spurs go down. Plus, I really want to see West Ham, Millwall in the Prem, bro. The world needs it, bro. That's proper football limbs. Well, not wrapping up. It is wrapped up. This weekend was the final weekend. All 45 games have been played. And it was a crazy race to end the season, which I talked about last week. There was 3 teams fighting for that last automatic promotion spot. There was 3 teams fighting for the last playoff spot. And this is how it unfolded. The season, Coventry ended first, which they confirmed weeks ago already. It came down to Middlesbrough, Millwall, and Ipswich for the second spot to go back up automatically. Ipswich needed to win and Millwall to lose or draw. Millwall needed to win, and then the other results didn't matter. And Middlesbrough needed to win, and the other 2 teams to lose. And Ipswich won. Ipswich, second team to get automatic promotion in the championship. Millwall ended third. Somehow, Southampton ended fourth, jumping Middlesbrough, who were playing Wrexham, who, as I mentioned, there were 3 teams fighting for the last spot of the playoffs, were Hull, Wrexham, and Derby. Wrexham started in the final spot, Hull right beneath them, and Derby beneath them. Derby needed them both to lose and to win in order to go through. Hull needed a win, or Wrexham needed to win. Well, Hull needed to win and Wrexham to lose. Wrexham needed to win, and they were in. Wrexham played Middlesbrough. They tied 2-2. Hull, in like the 70th minute, took the lead 2-1, and they held out the result, winning, finishing on 73 points. Wrexham finished on 71. Derby finished on 69. So Hull is the last playoff spot, which means in the playoffs we have Millwall, Southampton, Middlesbrough, and Hull City. So Southampton I don't want because they're just relegation fodder at this point. And they're going to go up and just go right back down. Yeah. Yeah, but for the last decade they've been shit. Not even decade, like 5 years. Not like terrible to the point where they were relegated, but like pretty fucking bad. And then they didn't get relegated. Middlesbrough, they were there a few years ago. Don't really care to see them back. Millwall, if West Ham go down, then I need Millwall to stay in the championship so that we get the Derby in the championship, because that's even more limbs. So yeah, I'm with you. I kind of want to see Hull. I'm quite glad that Wrexham didn't go up. But also, like, they did deserve it. They did play better than Middlesbrough, I'm not going to lie. And the last, 10 minutes was all Wrexham. And they scored some bangers a banger. The first goal to equalize the game was a banger of a free kick. Sports already ruined in it. Got Arsenal winning the fucking Premier League. But yeah, no, it was quite sad for Wrexham fans. I was actually watching the game at Soccer House. And there was probably 10 people there at 6 a.m. to watch Wrexham. I was like, shit, it's pretty cool. And it just got more packed throughout the day. For some reason, there's a lot of Arsenal fans that go to Soccer House, which makes no sense because they have an official fan bar, which is the Globe Pub. I was talking to this one guy it was me and my former coworker. We were there watching, and then this one guy showed up with his friend, and he was like talking to us, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a Spurs fan," and he was like, "We were at AJ Hudson's, but that's a West Ham bar, and they're losing right now, and so everybody's fucking pissed, and they're just ruining my morning, like all the negativity." So he came here. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, "Fuck sakes, bro." Shake my head. Yeah. The only other big game of the weekend in the Prem, United Liverpool, a 3-2 win for Manchester United. No, I think I said it last week, right? Like Manchester United are the third in the Premier League, and nobody cares because the relegation battle is so fucking good. The top two is so fucking good, and then the European spots are all like, again, Newcastle is in 16th or 15th, wherever the fuck we are, and there's still a chance we can qualify for Europe with 3 games to go. That's literally insane. That's pretty much all I have, except for one last thing that's related to non-league football in England. As a bunch of you know, or maybe you don't, Hashtag United is a team that I've supported for a couple of years now. They have been officially relegated for the first time in their history, which was quite controversial because they actually asked to be relegated, but then they were relegated anyways, like on the pitch via performance, because they just were terrible. And the reason they asked to be relegated is because like it was just unsustainable. They grew too fast and it was shot too far up the leagues too fast. And like the money in the game at that level is more than you would anticipate, right? Especially for a team that doesn't even have their own stadium. So like they make no money other than their online viewers watching their YouTube videos and buying kits and stuff. But in other sad news, since hashtag join non-league, they've had one manager, Jay Devereaux. It was I think it was his 500th game in charge in 8 seasons. And it was his final game in charge. Yeah. Fort Wayne FC. I'm actually sad that I couldn't go. I really wanted to go for the opening day. Yeah. I think I'm going to go to a game there this year by myself in the summer. Because fuck it. Fort Wayne's not that far. It's like, what, 2 hours? If that? Like an hour? Hour and a half? Nah, but it's not that far though. Nah, that's fine. That's the same as Indy. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I want to go to a game. I want to see the stadium for myself. So I will. Fuck's sakes, this guy, bro. They did finish it. That's what they wanted. Damn, it's 3.5 hours. Fuck me, bro. They're trying to be edgy, bro. Chicago Fire are not going to do that. Detroit City FC is not going to do that. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Fair. Well, it's too late in it. It's already built. It's no going back. It's all right. They'll add another stand in a few years when they need to. Because they'll be massive. No, that's it, I think. That would be sick. We'll see. We'll see what happens in it. I saw Lamine is out for the rest of the year. They said he can go to the World Cup, but they asked for him to miss the first 2 games. The fuck? Fuck no. Spain need his ass. Crazy work in it. But I guess that's it. Until next time, innit? So we'll see y'all next week with another episode. Make sure you go check us out on social media. And goodbye.